I did reach yesterday. It was air transat we took, and the tickets were very, very cheap.
We do have the first private university, Agha University in Pakistan, and that's how we know them. And there is a museum that they have dedicated to Islamic history from all around the world, from Middle East, Persia, South Asia, and China, and Japan, and everywhere else.
We are going Kadai boys.
Yes.
Kadai wale munde. Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Mashup Travel Guide. I am in Canada, Toronto. This was a last minute trip. My sister lives in Toronto and my brother was coming to my momo to go back home to Manchester. The tickets were quite cheap, so I decided I should come and stay with my sister for a couple of weeks. Because me and my sister, my elder sister, we are quite close to each other. And we just wanted to spend some time together. So I just came just by myself without Jav and the kids. So it will be a nice break as well. And I thought I will film everything what happens here. Like if I'm going out or anything. And maybe I could show you how the outlets and everything are here in Canada. I did reach yesterday. It was air transat we took, and the tickets were very, very cheap. I don't know why it was that cheap, because usually I look at the tickets when I need them. They're like £880. I really, really liked the flight. The flight was very good. So I've already filmed yesterday, which was we went to Agha Khan Museum. Agha Khan, we know from in Pakistan, they are very popular in a way. They have the first private university of Pakistan. They do a lot of this humanitarian work and stuff, and they have a really nice museum. If you ever come to Toronto, do not miss that. It does have some Islamic stuff in there, and I will be showing you that video now.
Assalamu alaikum guys, it's a surprise. I am in Toronto, Canada on the November of 15th. तो मैं आज ही आई हूँ. My brother is with me. He's here only for 3 days, so we are going to make most of it while he's here. So the first place I will be visiting is Agha Khan Museum. जी हाँ, हम Agha Khans को जानते हैं from Pakistan, because we do have the first private university, Agha Khan University in Pakistan, and that's how we know them. And there is a museum that they have dedicated to Islamic history from all around the world, from Middle East, Persia, South Asia, and China, and Japan, and everywhere else. Let's see what this museum is going to offer us. और बाकी जो कनाडा आने की स्टोरी है वो मैं आपको साथ साथ बताऊंगी, और either you might have just seen it before this video, you never know. So let's go and have a look at this museum. This Agha Khan Museum is dedicated to connecting cultures through the art, and dating from the 8th to the 21st century. The artworks in the museum's collection span the globe, from Spain and North Africa in the west, across the Middle East to South Asia and China in the east. Okay, yeah, Abna, this is the map. Okay, in what year and what areas was which empire? This one is a mihrab panel. These are the decorations from buildings from Syria. And look at that one. That one actually have ayat of Ayatul Kursi. Spain. One Nights and the Book of Geography manuscript from Spain in 1235. This one is probably from Kashan in Iran from the 14th century, and some ayats probably if you look more. Fabika Lair Bikamat Kaziban, that is the Surah Rahman. That's really small one. Wow. Now we are entering the area of Iran in the 11th to 15th century. You look at all these panels. This one is from Turkey, from the era of 15th to 18th century. Same similar type of stuff with a bit of like changes according to their culture and their own designs. There's this handmade carpet. This manuscript is from the 1593 to 1594 and is created by Ottoman Emperor Sultan Murad III. 14th century Quran from Egypt. This one is from the 14th century from Iraq, and this one is from the late 13th century in Persian language. Translation below each line in Arabic. Northwest Africa or Spain, 13th to 14th century. Look at this one. That one's so small and its writing is, but it's so pretty. All the different arts and manuscripts and poetries. This is from Tehran, probably from this late 17th century. Look at all the women, and there are some American churches in the background. Armenian churches actually is telling us how the Armenians settled in Isfahan in that time. Jhande ke upar ka hissa, just to give it a bit more beauty, so it just looks nice. This is Lucknow, India. Imam Bara hai, Husainabad Imam Bara, also known as the Chota Imam Bara. Wow, agar ye Chota Imam Bara hai, bada Imam Bara kaisa hoga. Palace of Begum Sumro in Delhi in 1820 to 1830. And this is the richly dressed Hindu deity Krishna and his consort Radha are depicted in different rooms, pavilions and terraces of the palace complex and gardens and the pools at the center. This is a bowl of जिसके ऊपर ना कुछ आयतें वगैरह लिखी हुई हैं, कोई azkar हैं, kalma and stuff and everything. It does look really, really pretty. So that is nice as well, isn't it? कमान है इसको कहते हैं, which is called a bow, arrow जिसके साथ चलाते हैं, from the 18th century. Acha, I forgot to tell you guys, on Wednesday evenings from 4 to 8 o'clock is free entry to the museum. Anybody can come and visit. Otherwise, I'm not quite sure. I think it's about $20 Canadian entry fee. Otherwise, if you come. Yeah, so it was Wednesday, luckily. So we have come in for free. Yes. I'm going to go upstairs to see what exhibition they have upstairs. Like my sister said, they usually do some temporary exhibitions. So this area of the museum is actually dedicated to Yusuf Latif, and they're another artist. Yusuf Daud is the poet and the artist is Shahzad Latif. They've never met in real life, but they have actually had this like exhibition done together. The artist is a British artist who has a Pakistani Indian background. This textile hangings by Shahzad Dawood. These are really nice. If you look at carefully, it's like, wow. This is all these are stitches inside, which is done by needle and hand, which is so pretty. A very Sindhi style of design in the middle. We usually call it Ajra. Very similar to that. What is that? Press the button to start a song. Press again to restart mental image. Oh. So what do you do here? We do many. We use the headphones to listen to Yusuf Latif's music. How do the sounds make you feel? What color come to your mind? Use the colorful shapes to create a composition inspired by Yusuf Latif's music. Take a picture of how you see music and share it. This is a pilgrimage and divination scroll. Wow. In the 12th century, India or Saudi Arabia. These are people's messages on a tree.
So Janab, ये था हमारा visit to the Agha Museum in Toronto, and we are done going home now, and we are gonna go for dinner out, dine out with mom and my siblings and Sami Bhai Usama. I still call him Usama. I don't want to call him Sami. I don't know why. We are going कढ़ाई boys. कढ़ाई वाले मुंडे. अंदर चलते हैं. फासला रखें वरना प्यार हो जाएगा. सच्ची में. ये बोनलेस चिकन कढ़ाई है और ये हड्डी वाला है ना, और ये हमारे नान, ये ड्रिंक, ये हमारा भांजा, ये हमारा भाई, ये हमारी बाजी. ये है हम, ये है हमारी दम बिरयानी.
मेरे हाथ से पूरी मिर्चा पै गई.